Hello, I'm taking this home alone time in trying out some book narration. So this is my book. Everyone has a myth to tell, and I'll be narrating it chapter wise. So one chapter at a time. Let's see how it goes. It'll also be a one take thing, so there'll be no cutting in between. So please pardon my errors. And before I begin, I would just like to start off with the one line description of how the book started. It started with the question that what pumps our heart? There's an energy inside, and what actually pumps it, nobody knows. So the quest to find that answer, this book came out, and the chapter 1 is just the starting of the universe, and it is not from a religious perspective, but it is the beginning of a universe, how it all began, and then a universe is created, and our story begins forward from there. So let's see how this goes. Chapter 1, everyone has a myth to tell. Before it all began, there was no space or time for anything to exist in. But still, there existed an observer in the void. Out of sheer desire to experience itself, the self-contained observer gave birth to the container of its own memory. With a shiny outline, sound imploded from within the dark void, and in the depths of nothing, a vibration came into existence. It sounded like a baseful gong, the Om, and the whole universe came into existence with it. The vibration Om contained the seed of life fluttering in its heart, and the desire to express itself in infinite forms. It traversed this deep universe in the form of a vibration, looking for a mirror to reflect itself into. A mirror to show Om its form of reality. It simply wanted to see what it looked like. Floating free in the infinite space from far, far away, Om saw a spherical object, blue in color, like a spinning ball of sparkling liquid. Om willed its direction towards the blue dot and eventually reached extremely close to planet Earth. One could say what Om saw was like a mirage, but a mirage so strong that it felt like a mirror, and it sucked Om towards itself. The closer Om went towards Earth, it could see a better reflection of itself on the clear waters of the planet. Although traveling at a cautionary speed, Om didn't know that Dhata, gravitation, had been implemented. Upon reaching close to Earth's atmosphere, Om got pulled into Earth real hard. At supersonic speed, it went whizzing into Earth. Tipsing and tumbling, swaying and stumbling, it shot down the fraction-laden atmosphere and hit at full speed on the peaks of the Himalayas at the Kailash Parvat, creating a noticeable hollow, creating a cave in the cliff edge of the mighty peaks. The whole universe shook and trembled as Om came and hit the mighty mountains on planet Earth. So much so that it developed a shaking motion just like love's grinding. Stones started to grind with stones, and rivers started to grind with rivers, creating an orgasmic ecstasy, a sensual shiver. The union of Om and Earth was so strong, so magical, that it turned out into lovemaking. And the vibration Om swayed with Earth to produce friction. Through friction, it created the heat of the body and the sweat of the soul. From the grinding of the mud emerged the children of Earth and Om, in form of a boy and a girl. They were made up of all the elements present in the earth and sat inside the vibration of Om that pumped their hearts. The children gasped the first iota of fresh air coming to life on dimension Earth. The kids turned out to be twins. But according to the laws of universal duality, one was boy and one was girl. They were the positive, the negative, the yin and the yang. And upon merging, they would attain balance. The boy Shiva took birth in the Kailash Parvat in the Himalayas, and the girl Shakti took birth in the southern tip of the same land. The ripple effect of Om touching land had created a percussion of results. The impact was so strong, and the force of life was so powerful, that it sprouted more and other life forms all across the world. Trees came out from rocky lands, and water started to flow. There came birds and butterflies and rainbows and sunshine. All species of animals flourished and enjoyed the pleasures of natural ecology. The chain of events gave birth to more human too. and their physical features adapted the qualities of the land that they emerged from. The ones up in the hills started to look as fair as the white, icy mountains, whereas the desert's underground lava churned out dusky golden beauties. People emerged all across, comprising different qualities, all beautiful in their own ways. All of it turned out to be a painting. A painting that the consciousness of the universe decided to do. A piece of art. An expression of the cosmos.